Hey everyone, so in this video we are going to learn the difference between setTimeout and setInterval function in JavaScript. When I was learning these two concepts, it was very confusing for me, so I thought why not let's create the video on the difference between setTimeout and setInterval function. With this simple example you will learn the difference between setInterval and setTimeout. So the next screen is the coming of VS Code, where I will show you directly. I will teach you the difference between setInterval and setTimeout with an easy example. So I will meet you at the end of the video. Okay, so right now I'm in the VS Code and let's create a new file. Index.html. Let's create a script. Set time interval and set timeout function. Okay, so let's first look into what set timeout do. So what set timeout will do? Set timeout function will set timeout function will run the function after some given time. So if I just write set timeout and if I here provide, so there will be two parameters, right? One parameter will be the function, so function here, and then one parameter will be the seconds, like 2000 milliseconds, which means 2 seconds. So this function, whatever the function will come here, this function will run after 2000 milliseconds. So if I write here anything, if I create here any function, so it will run after 2000 milliseconds. So if I show you, if I just show you set timeout, and if I write here alert saying hello, or let's say right here this will come after 3 seconds, and if now I will give here 3000 milliseconds, so what it will do, it will give alert. It will give me alert function after 3 seconds. So if I just refresh it again, so 1 2 3, now it should come. Yeah, this will come after 3 seconds. If I show you in the console, and if I just in the script.js, if I comment this out, and if I write here console.log the same thing, this will come after 3 seconds. So you can just say hi, because we have written here, and now it will come. This will come after 3 seconds. Now, so what it is doing here, it will fetching this function after 3 seconds. Now if I write here just 5000 milliseconds, so it will show this output after 5 seconds. So it will show this after 5. If I show you it again, let me change here from 3 to 5. So 1 2 3 4 5, now it should come. Yeah, this will come after 5 seconds. So this is what exactly we can do. Now there is one more function, which is clearTimeout function, and what it will do, if we use clearTimeout function, it will not run this function. Like it will not run this function, and it will block this function. It will clear the set timeout which we use. So now let's create a button here saying stop, right? So what we will do, we will create a on-click function. Let's first we create on-click, and let's write here stop. Let's define this function in a JavaScript. Function stop. What it will do, it will run the clearInterval, clearTimeout function, and we will just pass the parameters. So basically we have to store this function in a parameter. Let's say stop 1, and that's it. So what it will do, like stop 1. So what it will do, it will show us this will come after 5 seconds. It will show in the console. But before showing this, if we click on the stop button on here, if we click on the stop button, then it will run this function, and inside this function we have defined clearTimeout function window object. So it will clear the set timeout function which we have defined, and it will not run this. So basically if I refresh this, it will first show you, let me first show you that it will show in the output, this will not come after 5 seconds. But now if I again refresh it, and now if I click on the stop button, right, Now it will not show the output in the console dot, because it runs the clear timeout function, and what clear timeout function will do, it will clear the set timeout functions which we have defined. So this is all about the set timeout function, which means it will run the function after some period of time. If you want to see the real life example, let me show you, let me take you to my website seconds, and you will see a pop-up coming where, like, yes, this is the pop-up coming, and I have used here set timeout function, and I have used 10 seconds. Like after visiting the website, after 10 seconds this pop-up will come. So in this I have used the set timeout function. So basically set timeout function are being used to perform any function after a given interval of time. So we have discussed the set timeout function, and now let's discuss the set interval function. So what set interval will do, set interval, let me first show you. Set interval will take two parameters, first the function, just like in set interval, and then the seconds and the number of milliseconds, any 5 seconds, which means 5000 milliseconds. So what it will do, like whatever the function we will write here, it will run that function repeatedly after 5 seconds, right? You have to understand this, that in set timeout function the function will execute after some seconds, but it will execute only one time. In set interval function, that function will execute after 5 seconds. So this is the main difference between set timeout and set interval function. This function will execute after 5 seconds, like after 5 seconds, then it will again execute after 5 seconds, then it will again execute after 5 seconds. But in set timeout function, the function will execute only one time, whatever the time you will give. So it's, look in the set timeout function, if I just write here set timeout, and if I use the arrow method, so let's say we'll give alert, let's say this will run on repeat, this will run on repeat every after 5 seconds, let's say 3 seconds. Okay, and then we will just get 3000 milliseconds. So it will run after 3 seconds. Okay, we have written okay. Now it will again, this will run on repeat of 3 seconds. We will click on okay. Now again it will show us on 3 seconds. Again it will show on up to 3 seconds. So this is what set interval will do. It will run this function or whatever function we will provide after 3 seconds. Let me write here console, so you can look it more clearly. Hello after 3 seconds. So what you can see here is, if I click on refresh, you will see hello after 3 seconds. Now you will again see after 3 seconds, hello after 3 seconds. You can just see here two. Now you will see 3, hello after 3 seconds, 4, 5, 6. It will keep on repeating itself after 3 seconds. So this is what set interval will do. So if we want to stop this, we will again use just like we have used the set clear timeout function, we will use the clear interval function, and as we have defined the function stop, we will again use this function stop, and in this we will pass the clear interval, and then we will, let's give this in our constant stop to, let's pass this stop to in here, stop to. So if I am showing you here hello after 3 seconds, it will say 2 after 3 seconds, and now it will say hello after 3 seconds. Now if I click on stop, what it will do, for the 4th time it has not shown hello after 3 seconds. So basically on clicking stop, the stop function got executed, and in that we have executed the clear interval function. What it will do, it will clear the set interval, whatever the function which is being written in set interval function. So this is the difference between set timeout function and set interval function. Set timeout function will run the function after 3 seconds but only one time, but set interval function will repeatedly run the function after the given period of time. So this is all about the set timeout and set interval function. Let me instead of console, let me just write again here alert and say hello after 3 seconds. So it will say hello after 3 seconds. Now again it will say hello after 3 seconds, but now if I click on stop, it will not show me the hello after 3 seconds. So as you can see, the time is up, but it is not showing the hello after 3 seconds. So this is all about the set timeout and set interval functions, and you must have doubt why I am not writing the window dot set timeout function, because window.setTimeout or window.setInterval, because they both are same. Like browser will automatically adds a window function to your function or any variable, so you don't have to write window no more. Okay, so yeah, this is all about the setTimeout function and setInterval function. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do enjoy it, please share this video to your friends who are having the confusion between setTimeout and setInterval. And I will meet you in the next video with some amazing concept in JavaScript which will improve your front-end developing skills. So goodbye.